In Netflix's Bridgerton, Simon Bassett wants to end his familial bloodline after the revelations of his past. The character spends much of Season 1 prioritizing personal pride over romance and vows to never have a son despite marrying a woman who very much desires to raise children. Before we go on, please subscribe to our channel for the latest content about your favorite movies and TV shows. In Chris Van Deusen's popular adaptation of Julia Quinn's eponymous book series, Simon's stubborn behavior connects his childhood and lifelong resentment of his father. Simon's pessimistic life outlook makes him one of the outlier characters in Bridgerton. Whereas most of the main protagonists look to the future and value their reputation, the Duke of Hastings is reluctant to even accept his title and show absolutely zero interest in securing a high society legacy. In 1813, he arrives in London to say goodbye to his estranged and dying father, and does so with a snarling comment about his vow to end the Hastings bloodline. From there, Simon seemingly moves forward with his life in Bridgerton and develops a romance with Daphne, yet all signs indicate that he'll end up a lonely and bitter man if he doesn't resolve some psychological issues associated with his unloving father. In Bridgerton, Simon plans to end his familial bloodline as an act of revenge against his father. During childhood, he was rejected by his father, Lord Hastings, due to a stammer that would be especially embarrassing to the family for several reasons. For one, the Hastings were granted a place in the royal family by the Queen, which means that it could be taken away. Secondly, Lord Hastings wants to protect his legacy at all costs as a black man living in late 18th century England. During the third episode of Bridgerton Season 1, called Shock and Delight, the now adult Simon informs his dying father that he plans to end the family bloodline, with the narrative clue being that he's about to fall in love with Daphne. In many ways, Bridgerton Season 1 is a character study about grief and codependency, and it's also obsessed with the idea of duty. For Simon, who seemingly has everything, Daphne is still necessary to remind him about his individuality when he becomes blinkered by a new duty that replaces his responsibilities as an heir. As a part of their toxic relationship, Daphne seems to believe that she can change Simon when in fact the evidence shows that he may not be a reliable father in the long run. Simon unfortunately proves that he is potentially cursed to relive his father's sins by seeking to punish the dead man for his sins. As Lady Danbury points out so accurately, Simon's pride makes him the same as his father, considering how many Bridgerton characters seek to shake off the weight of the responsibility of their family and their status. That is important part of the Duke's arc. Bridgerton Season 1 ends with numerous character reveals, with the most notable being that Daphne and Simon now have a son. Moving forward, their friends and family members will undoubtedly show support, yet there will be most definitely people in the inner circle who want to break up the marriage for one reason or another. After all, Bridgerton Season 1 reveals the identity of the gossip columnist, Lady Whistledown, who will presumably shuffle up the power dynamics in the second series installment. For Simon, his familial bloodline conflict may appear to be resolved, but now he'll need to prove that his love for Daphne and their newborn is indeed unconditional.